Well, so many of us have been watching the news coverage, of course, down in Texas the last couple of days, and we've wondered what can we do to help here in Syracuse, New York? Yeah, it's a question that comes up a lot, whether it's because of news coverage or bad news for friends and family. So we decided to ask our friend, best-selling author David Essel, what can you do to be helpful in times of crisis? Good morning, David.
Oh, Sistina, Steve, it's always great to be with you. Even during these tough subjects, it's just fantastic to be on board with you.
Yeah, you know, David, and I think we even came across this morning during our conversation. You know, you sort of reach this moment where it's like you're at a standstill. You don't know what to say. So what can you do? You know, like what can people do?
Well, you know, you mentioned something earlier, Sistina, that I'm a big fan of, and that's a blood donation, number one. Number two, you also mentioned donating, you know, whether it's to the Buffalo supermarket massacre or the Texas elementary school. You know, those kind of things I think are really important. The other thing is that, you know, if you have children, you can have children write letters to the families in Texas, to the families in Buffalo. If you're an adult, you can write letters. You know, the more we put into action, and let me make this important step. Grieving is not a stationary thing. It is an action step. So everything we're talking about are action steps. And I want to make a very important point, and I am not a political person. I normally don't talk politics. Last night on the Miami Heat national basketball game, before the game started, the announcer, the public address announcer, so the whole country saw this and heard this, said, please write to your congressman about gun laws. Listen, Columbine, Sandy Hook. And Sandy Hook, Scarlett Lewis, an amazing friend of mine, lost her 6-year-old son, Jesse, to the massacre. Parkland, then Buffalo, now Texas. Do we need AK-47s and assault rifles to fish, to hunt? Like, what is going on in this country? You know, I think another major move you can make is write to your congressman. It's about time to start the insanity. THRU said something I thought was so insane in the news. He said, we're not going to take away the rights of our country to have assault rifles. If someone wants to kill someone, they'll find another weapon. So I am a gun owner. I want to make that a point. I have a handgun. If I walked into an elementary school, I have to be an exceptional aim. I have 16 calibers. You know, what am I going to do, right? How can you shoot at running people? But with an assault rifle, you don't even have to know how to use a gun. You know, so we've got to get smart in this country. Write to your congressman. We just created a brand new program, ChooseMentalHealthMovement.org. If you're struggling, reach out to us. Email. I will personally email you back. I will talk to you on the phone. But we've got to get action into this, guys. We really do, because we're sitting on our hands. Complaining and gossiping and talking about this is not doing anything to change what we're going through. And then when we look at mental health, which is why we created ChooseMentalHealthMovement.com or .org, you know, I struggled for 30 years with anxiety, depression, and addiction. When I overcame everything, this has been my focus. It's going to continue to be my focus. I am in the hot seat. We are getting inundated with calls, with emails. I am willing to do the work, but we can't sit any longer. We must act.
All right, David, when we booked you to come on the show, we originally were going to talk about life coaches. So let's transition into that if we could. And, you know, what can you tell us about life coaches? What are they? How can they help?
Yeah, well, you know, there's a brand new certification we have going on called the Mental Health and Master Life Coach Certification, which is designed exactly for this. You know, how to deal with grief, how to deal with anxiety, how to deal with depression, how to deal with suicidal ideation. So, you know, life coaches, especially if they go through our specific mental health certification, are going to be hugely important in helping these people, our country, to heal. You know, counselors, of course, you know, I'm both a counselor and a life coach. I'm also a minister. You know, we've got to get counselors and more coaches certified, more ministers involved, so that people have access to help, Steve and Sistina. Right now, I think a lot of people are just going, what do I do? And the most important thing, all these tips that you've given, all these tips that I've given, reach out to professionals, ask for help, ask, how do I grieve the shooting in Buffalo? How do I grieve the shooting in Texas? What can I do to make a difference? You know, the professionals can give you advice just like the three of us are right now.
Yeah, you know, David, in terms of getting that certification, what does it involve for maybe people at home who are interested in taking part?
Yeah, well, you know, the cool thing right now, Sistine, is that we actually have a raffle going on. If they go to our website, talkdavid.com, or even the Choose mentalhealthmovement.org, you'll go to the same site. We have a raffle going on because we have a brand new certification, the Mental Health and Master Life Coach certification, and we're going to be giving away free seats to these certifications. You know, one of them is in June in Fort Myers, Florida. One of them is in July on Zoom. So all of our friends in Central New York, come on down to, I mean, even the Zoom in July, that'd be so easy for you. Go ahead and raffle, join the raffle, and you could get the $4,500 certification absolutely free. And the reason we're doing this, Sistina and Steve, is because we know we need to create a small army of certified mental health coaches to be able to be on call right now to help people heal when we need it most, because there's going to be more shootings and we need to be prepared.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what to say. Yes, I mean, I could talk to you for the next 2 hours, but we do have to go. David, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Such important work that you do. Keep it up, and I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Yeah, and Steve and Sistina, one really quick note I want to make about you guys. Do you know that, you know, you're one of the few shows, I'm interviewed all the time, radio, TV, whatever it might be. You guys are one of the few really powerful shows that bring these messages on regularly. And I want to thank you and the station and Tim and everyone else for being so proactive.
Well,
means a lot, David. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate the kind words. We'll talk soon.